What's happening? It is a female Friday. A for real female Friday. Real female Friday. The real ones with the vaginas. Nah, but for real. It's a for real Friday, man. Female Friday. And I want to talk about... Now, I know I'm a week late watching Candy and Leandria Johnson's interview. Not interview, because it's the inside of her that you're viewing, which she's giving to you through the interview. It's an interview. Okay? Interview. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed watching Candy embrace Leandria. I enjoy seeing those two get emotional with each other about the depth and the love that Candy has for Leandria. And I really hope that Leandria took that in. I really hope she took it in. I hope that she knows that Candy's a real one. That Candy has the ability to help her career come back and sustain it if she's willing to put the work in. Because a lot of time people that don't do the work on themselves will continue to hurt themselves and everybody else. They'll do all kind of shit. And I find it interesting that the fact that she did the song Deliver Me, and the words that she's saying, all she seemed to do is hurt herself. Now, it's interesting that she would say that, and it's reminiscent, and I hate to say that, but when I watched the interview with those two, it reminisced on the great late Whitney Houston, right? And I hate to say that, I hate to make that comparison, but I have to tell y'all what I saw. Spiritually, I have to tell you what I saw in the interview. And I seen the same energy with Whitney Houston. Nippy, right? I saw the same energy with her before she, y'all know what happened to her. I ain't going there. But before she left here, I saw this same energy on Whitney Houston. And I see it on Leandria. And I know she's in trouble. If she does not decide to get with Candy or somebody that can help her revive her career, I don't even want to speak that into the universe. I do not. But y'all know what happened to Whitney Houston, right? Because Whitney was struggling with drinking. She was smoking, tearing her damn voice apart. Because at some point, Whitney didn't want the fame no more. She didn't want to be scrutinized by the media, her marriage, this and that, her and Bobby Christina. She was tired, bro. And Leandria actually admitted in the interview that she was tired. She said it. She said, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm tired. So, what I'm hoping for y'all, and my prayers are for Leandria, but hey, at the end of the day, like they were saying about Whitney, she gotta want to come back. And Candy has the ability to bring you back, Leandria, if you really serious, like she was telling you on camera. You know what she's done with Destiny Child. You know she wrote hits with Destiny Child. You know she a hit maker. Her reputation for business out here, the way she handles shit, you know she could bring you back. Get your finances back in order for you. All of these things, she's capable of doing this shit. She has a reputation. If you hooking up with somebody like that, she has a reputation of helping people and sustaining their careers. You know this. And then the fact that you work with Matthew Knowles, which Candy wrote for Destiny Child. They have a relationship right there. There's a relationship connection right there. But you gotta want it. This is why I tell y'all, and I mention this all the time. I don't care how much money you got. If you have not done the inner work on yourself, and you try to keep yourself busy, and you try to look for outlets to discard your inner wounds and your pain and your resentment for things that you've done in your past that you don't want to goddamn own up to and face, it's going to play out in you trying to throw shade, hurt people, you know what I'm saying, hurt yourself, doing shit that you know is going to damage you. And it's selfish. It's downright selfish. Like Candy was telling her, this shit is selfish, bro. Because you got kids to think about. You got grandkids, well, all that. You see what I'm saying? You know, it ain't just you that you living for. And I spoke on this yesterday when I told y'all sacrificing is for everybody that you come encounter with. Sacrifice is for everyone. And if you say, now this is what you say. Now if you saying, hey man, if you saying that, hey, you know, I believe in this, I'm spiritual that, this and that, hey, then you should understand that your life means something to somebody else. And it ain't about the people who don't like you, it's about the people who do. Who want to see you win, that knows your power, that understands and respects you and your boundary. This ain't just about you, and we have to stop that. I told y'all that yesterday, bro. You have to stop thinking like that. This is not just about you. This is about everybody else that will come encounter with you, that watches you, especially if you're online. Whoever. You are sacrificing something for someone. Period, bro. That's just what it is. Whatever it is, good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, you doing it. And you have to be cognizant of this shit. You have to pay attention to these kind of things. So, you know, I am truly hoping that Leandra will choose herself in this situation. I'm really hoping she can really make a major comeback. She was talking about headlining her own tour, but that's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work. Are you willing to put the work in? If you tired, it's going to take therapy. I hope if she does get involved with Candy, I hope that there's some type of therapeutic sessions that she has before studio time, right? To get her into a mental space where she can pour all of her energy into the music, into the studio. She needs to take therapy sessions continuously to keep her in a great mental space, because she's in trouble and she's still struggling with drinking, just like Whitney was, just like Whitney. And I don't want to see another powerful voice go away from here because they struggle, right? And did not want to put in the work, didn't choose themselves. Because as much as I love Whitney, and I still do, but as much as I love her and she sung about the greatest love of all, right? We all know the greatest love of all song, but unfortunately, at the end, we saw her trying to change and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And we saw her try to come back and all that. She was doing gospel. She turned gospel and things like that. But were there still struggles there? Was there still addictions? Was she still battling drinking, taking drugs, drugs, and smoking? Was she still doing these things? The greatest love of all is you choosing yourself, finding yourself, is what she sung about. But at the end, that's not what happened. But allegedly, we know what else went on. Allegedly. But I'm just saying, I don't want to see another incident like Whitney Houston happen, because Whitney, hands down, was the greatest voice of all time. Now, you got another great voice of all time in gospel. struggling, battling addiction. Not only is she battling addiction, y'all, she's battling herself up here. She's battling herself up here and in her heart. So the battle is not the drinking. The battle is against yourself. She's fighting with herself, her inner demons. The demons that's inside of her, she's fighting and struggling. But we're going to see who's going to win. We'll see. I'm hoping that the lighter side of her wins this battle because she's so talented. And she has a lot of talent to offer, a lot of messages inside of her. You know how many people can be redeemed by Leandria's story? Battling, drinking. You know how many people struggle with drinking out here? And if she make an album talking about her struggles, you know how many people could be saved for real? Man, come on. You got a whole savior story, Leandria, in this right here. And a lot of people are pulling for you to get through this shit. A lot of us want to see you win. We do. And I think if you get with Candy, let her guide you. Listen to her. Don't rebuttal her on every goddamn thing. Because I can see you love to rebut. You like the battle. But the battle, like you say, like y'all say, the battle is not yours. It's the Lord. So stop fighting. Stop trying to butt heads on everything. The battle ain't yours, it's the Lord. And let the Lord take over. Okay? Now, I'm going to get on off here, man. I don't say what I had to say. We were talking about real females. Yeah, real females. And you know I got to talk about us. I have to give us our shine. No matter what we look like. We got the vaginas. We got to talk about this shit. Because it's us. You feel me? And a lot of time there's a lot of energies against us. And we have to stand for us. I also saw another panel that I love to see. I saw 3 black women talking about choosing us. Choosing us. Black women choosing us. Not choosing to support other people, men, whatever it is, whatever. Choosing us with JJs, us. We have to choose us, y'all. No matter what we look like, whether we masculine, whatever it is, we have to choose us because there's always constantly an energy of slick aggression towards us all the time. There's always some slick, slight shade thrown to us as black women who are the creators of everything and everybody on the planet. I don't care what they call themselves. We are the creators of you. And that's the truth. Everything comes from us. Womb, man. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to get on off here, man. I think it's going to go to another level. I'm going to go, you know what I'm saying? I done said what I had to say. Leandra, we pulling for you. We praying for you in your delivery. And I hope, like you sung that beautiful song, deliver me. I hope that you are delivered from yourself. Because it's really you at this point. It ain't about nobody else doing that to you right now. It's you. You have to deliver you from you, sugar. That's why I say all the time, every Sunday, I'm always saying, save yourself. Because in reality, that's what it's about. Save yourself. It ain't about nobody saving you, coming through, scooping you up, grabbing you by the goddamn bust down. Ain't about nobody grabbing you by the boxers or the new whatever it is y'all wearing out here. It ain't about that. It's about you saving yourself. And at this point, she has to save herself. So deliver her from her. If y'all gonna pray for Leandria, pray that she is delivered from herself. The dark side of herself. Pray for that. that is not going to take over the light, which we need in the world. All right, for the girls. We need the light in the world from Leandria for the girls. All right, now I'm gonna get on off here. Y'all be easy, man. Female Fridays, and I really hope that this connection with Leandria and Candy, who is great with music, that can bring her all the way back. I'm hoping that we will definitely see an album in 2026 with a sober-minded and body Leandria Johnson. Pulling for you, okay? And pulling for that connection. I love to see SistaHood get together like that. I love that. We need more of that. More solid black solidarity with women. You know, we need more of this. More of it. More. All right? We have to save ourselves. All right, so anyway, I'm going to get on off here, man. Y'all be easy, man.